internet is buzzing with JP 2025. If you don't know what JP 2025 is, stick around and listen to what this is all about. Hi, good morning. For the past few days, we have been graced with an amazing couple from Nigeria and Tanzania. Now, I'm so excited about this couple because it brings two different cultures together. I remember vividly when Priscilla Ojo got married to Jukes of Tanzania. The wedding was very luxurious in Tanzania, and one particular woman who has really shown and demonstrated that she is an inspiration, Iyabo Ojo, who is the mother to Priscilla, was also present with some of their few friends. They traveled to Tanzania. It was a very, very successful event. And now, as culture demands, we had to wait for another wedding, which would be in Nigeria, because Jukes is marrying a young woman from Nigeria. And what inspires me the most about this whole couple and coming together is the fact that Priscilla is a young woman who is just 24 years old, and the mother is an Hollywood actress, and Jukes is a musician. And how they met as well is very inspirational, and it's something that I can't ignore because I always talk about inspiring stories on my social media platforms, Lily Mutam's TV. So basically, guys, what's going on, for those of you who may not be aware, is that there is this amazing couple that got married in Nigeria and Tanzania. They had a Muslim wedding as well because Jukes is a Muslim, and it was powerful on both ends. And honestly, Nigerians know how to make our social media space smaller than it should be, because they made sure that they had nearly all the socialites at this wedding. Anybody from TikTok celebrities, Purple Speedy, Pella, Jarvis, actors, bloggers. It was an event for content creators, and that's why the event as well has gone viral, and particularly because it's two cultures coming together. The wedding was elegant. The dress code, the Ashwebi was amazing. The ladies looked gorgeous. And the support system in Nigeria was absolutely amazing, to the point whereby, Iyabo Ojo really received support from her, Nollywood fellows, as well as Priscilla. Also, her friends came through, and Jukes as well, his friends came through from Tanzania, as well as different parts of the world. But in particularly, Diamond was there, and the event was classic. It was for the who is who. These are people who have worked their way up to be celebrities. They all have different backgrounds, humble backgrounds, and the internet space has made them to become who they are. And Iyabo Ojo is a legend in acting. And I just want to commend this woman for who she is. And there's so much that happened at that wedding that has made me want to speak about it. Number one, the father to Priscilla, who is the ex-husband to Iyabo Ojo, was present. It was so beautiful to watch, to see how this couple is no longer together, but as parents, they were there for their child. You could even see that the father was involved throughout the process of even lobola negotiations. I mean, my daughter is getting married to a billionaire. We must understand who he is, where he's coming from. You could tell that they have a very good relationship, even with Iyabo Ojo, which is something that we should learn from as women who have parted from our partners. It shouldn't mean that when there's a wedding or any special occasion, you sideline the father of your child. This woman needs to be invited to the women's conference. In fact, she is an inspiration, because what happened there was just classic and beautiful. And then we also saw how The whole wedding was so luxury. You can see from the videos that I'm just showing here and the images. Oh my goodness. From the traditional wedding to now the white wedding, which was very intimate and private. And Davido's daughter was also part of the wedding entourage. It's so many classic people were there, at least familiar faces. So it made us want to watch it on TikTok, on YouTube, wherever you'd want to watch this wedding. But the internet space went crazy on a particularly young Nollywood actress, Regina Daniels. Okay. And I said, okay, I will definitely speak about this because I have been a person who spoke about Regina Daniels when she got married. So Regina Daniels decided to congratulate the couple, and the netizens didn't spare her. The netizens started telling Regina, if you were patient enough, you would have found yourself a young man like this woman. If you were patient enough, you would have reached somewhere in this life. People were just condemning her. And particularly because during the time when Regina Daniels was getting married to be the sixth wife to a billionaire, the husband or the former husband to Regina Daniels' mother was not even aware of this arrangement. And remember when he came to the social media space to complain. So when you see the difference between the two, where Iyabo Ojo has really involved the husband, the ex-husband, and Regina Daniels' mother never involved her father in the whole process, you see the difference. That's what makes the whole event more beautiful, more classic. I know I'm not here to compare the two, but we should pick up lessons from this. I'm so proud of Priscilla Ojo because out of, how she's become, the woman she's become, it's so special to watch. And guys, also, I wanted to commend that, if you are a hardworking woman, your fruits of your labor should pay off. And that's exactly what Iyabo Ojo has demonstrated. Many a times as single women, you struggle, you look at the struggles and you teach your children to be vile and, towards even their dad, and also not teaching them the right ways leads often to distractions, children just, turning up into anything. But you can see that Iyabo Ojo spent her time in prayer. Madam, you need to open a church. And if you open, many people will follow your church because you have demonstrated that there is power in prayer. And this young woman, your daughter, Priscilla Ojo, has also thanked God. When you see her Instagram, her TikTok, she's just praising God for marrying the right way. And how did these two meet? They met in business class. Guys, there is something about positioning yourself. You are asking God for certain blessings and you are seated in one corner. Position yourself. She was just in business class, minding her own business on a flight. And Jukes approached her and he said, there and then, I knew she would be my wife. And the guy has also released song, Oluwafemi, cause you're always on my mind. Love sweet, oh. In fact, these two will make me want to do wedding. This couple, they've done amazing things. So for Madam Regina, the internet has trod on you. And I know there was pressure from your mother. But you see the difference between a mother who has taught their child to be patient, to put worth and value on themselves, and a mother who rushes for money. In fact, me who has 4 daughters, I am inspired by Iyabo Ojo to train my children to value themselves, to put worth on themselves. A 24-year-old girl. In fact, they knew each other when she was 23. Getting married in such a lavish lifestyle, bringing all sorts of celebrities together. That is my portion. Oh. I'm inspired. Guys, work hard so that your children too may meet the right partners in the right places. Not just anyhow. Again, we also encourage people that humility is a key, and you can still meet your partner in any place, and God raises you together. Obviously, it's a must. But I'm so excited for Jukes, because his musical career as well will break through. I mean, once you break Nigeria, you've broken the whole Africa, the whole world. So this is East Africa: Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, Zambia. Of course, we support Tanzanian music. All over Africa now, they are wanting to know, who is this guy? His streams online have shot up. And now he'll be collaborating with different artists from Nigeria. He's already done a collaboration with Fino. Or we saw a video of him with P Square brothers, one of them. And, you know, people are just saying this guy has really positioned himself. You know, he married a young girl he didn't even know probably who she was. I mean, you're on a plane, you meet different people, you don't know who she is, and not knowing that's also his breakthrough for his career. So for him, it's a big break, because people want to have interviews with them as well. And some people have complained, oh, they've not seen any interviews of the couple. Now they need to monetize themselves. Why should they do free interview? They will monetize their content. They will do how they met. We'll be watching. And I'm so proud, because this is two different cultures. And usually, when it comes to the Nigerian space and internet of couples, you usually see that it's a man marrying a woman from another country. But this time it's, you know, a Nigerian woman bringing a man from Tanzania, both Africans. Como sava? Como sava? So it was just like, hi, how are you? I like you. Can you be my wife? Honestly, it's absolutely inspirational. The couple is beautiful. The man is handsome. Girl, beautiful, gorgeous, well-mannered. Well-mannered. Teach your children to be patient in life. Teach your children to be prayerful in life. Teach your children to value themselves. In fact, Iyabo Ojo, we want you to start hosting women's conferences. Yes, I will attend. To tell women how they should carry themselves, how the children should carry themselves. And Priscilla as well, we are wishing you all the best in your marital life. More health, many more babies, so many good things coming your way, magazine covers, different things. Congratulations to this couple. Patience pays. When you, the internet, were clapping for Regina, today you are now changing your mind on her. Never believe social media. Believe social media at your own risk. People are now trolling on Regina, telling her, you should have been patient. You see, you two, you'd have married a young man. It's past now. It's more than 6 years since she's been married, and she's got 2 children. These are 2 different destinies and paths in life. You choose where you want to be. You can choose to be at the bottom or at the top. And always remember, guys, that money is not everything. Your rightful partner, your husband, is coming your way. Don't give up. Ha! This one sweet me. Oh. And some netizens as well were trying to drag Vicky James. They say, how can you not make any wedding gown? Come on, guys. Vicky James is not the only designer in Nigeria. There's so many designers. But she designed the dress that was worn on the white wedding day. Yeah. Vicky James is an amazing fashion designer who is successful and wealthy. You know, there's just something about Nigeria. I think it's the population. Nigerians are many, and they know how to support themselves. You know, they support each other, and they put their culture out there as in, this is our culture. They are so proud of their culture, to the extent that everybody wants to know, you know, what Nigerians are up to. Their internet space has now become African internet space and worldwide. Particularly if you go on TikTok and YouTube, you see people want to know more about what's happening in the Nigerian internet space, especially with celebrities. So it's amazing that these guys are blessed with the population and talent and helping each other. This is something we should learn as other African countries, to help each other, to value one another, and to also push ourselves out there so that our cultures as well may be known by the world as well. But I loved the outfits throughout. The outfits were amazing. The ones with the Tanzanian flag. Oh, there's nothing these people did not do. The outfits were gorgeous, absolutely brilliant, well designed, luxury. Speaking luxury, you know, so you don't blame them for not just picking on Vicky James alone. So many people took part in designing their outfits, and the decor. The decor, both the traditional and the white wedding. Fantastic, marvelous. What else can I say about this wedding? This wedding was amazing. This is truly, you know, promoting our culture, both Tanzania and Nigeria, to the world. I'm so proud of these people. In fact, I was watching the videos and pictures smiling. I felt like it was my own daughter. Yes, my son is 21. I felt like it was my own daughter. In fact, my son has a Nigerian friend. I said, my son, Nigerians, they are very particular on their culture. You better learn one or two things. So I've sent him some videos, said, check out how it goes. You better work hard. Guys, thank you so much for joining me on this video. This is Lily Mutams TV, bringing you inspiring stories from across the globe. Anything that is inspiring, I will bring it to you, because I always want to see my people succeed. To my Zambian people, you see how it pays to be patient. You are rushing for married men. You are rushing for all these pleasures of this world. Spend your time in prayer on your knees, and God will bless you with your own. Whether you're from Kenya, you're from Zimbabwe, God will locate you your own partner at the right time. Be patient. Who knows where you'll meet your loved one? Carry yourself with grace. Always pray even as you board on the flight. Hey, you never know who you will sit next to. This is life. Like we always say on this platform, that life is spiritual. So the more you spend time in prayer, the more blessings come your way, the more your destiny is aligned, the more your destiny helper is aligned. So Priscilla Ojo is a destiny helper to Juke's music career. And Priscilla herself is an inspiration to young people. Then Jukes as well is a blessing as well to Priscilla, because now it should be known all over Africa as well. So both of them 50-50. God is good. Congratulations to the couple.
Made it here, but all I hear are all of the voices inside of my mind, bringing all the doubt and all my fears, all tangled up, caught in all of.
Guys, Emmanuel Good News killed all my looks, all our looks, back to back. Baby, do you love your look? Emmanuel is the best!
Hi guys, my name is Emmanuel Good News and I'm the official stylist for the JP 2025, the African Royal Wedding. Let me walk you through all the look, from the pre-wedding to the consultation and the main events. We had 10 looks in total, 5 for the pre-wedding and 5 for the main wedding. So for the pre-wedding looks, when Prissy reached out to me, like, oh my God, Emmanuel, I'm getting married and we have to do this pre-wedding and it has to really bad. So for the pre-wedding look, needed to interpret the softness of Prissy, Emmanuel, and the spotlight of Juma. So the first look is a true definition of East meets West. The blend of the Nigerian culture, Ashoke, that's Prissy's tribe, infusing the embroidery of the Tanzanian color into that to form a perfect look for the look 1. So the look 2, we needed to have them express their love. That's why you have Juma wearing a suit that has the branches of love on his one part of the suit, and it extends to Priscilla's bust, the intricate detailing down to the bottom of the dress. It represents growth and the connection of the love. For the look 3, we needed to do something really unusual, something that you've not seen Prissy or Juma in before. So we needed to take it outdoor, just do some sort of cowboy kata. No, cowboy in Kambala. And I'm so glad that the internet and everybody person really love it. We've been serving looks from the first, second, third, and the fourth one. We needed to introduce some really calming look and pacify the atmosphere. So Prissy's look for look 5 was inspired by Iris Reed. It's here in it and clean, well-detailed bespoke suits. It was just a look to do a very cool sign off and then to introduce it to like a new era. For the African royal wedding, we had 5 good looks. I mean, it's been good looks back to back. You all have been anticipating what she'll be wearing on the wedding day after seeing all the pre-wedding looks, and we can't do less. From the traditional wedding morning, we had her in Kuto by Tabik. The husband was also wearing Kuto by Tabik. For the look 2, we had her in Imagine by Bukola, and the husband was wearing ROH luxury. Yeah. For the look 3, we had her in Prudence Atela. That was a look. And for the wedding morning, we had her in the Vicky James dress. The groom is wearing Mat Atafo for the white wedding. For the look 2, we have her in House of Mavi. I mean, the fitting, everything was impeccable. The fitting, everything in T.I. Nathan. All looks were good. No bad looks. No bad looks. The fitting. And also, thank you to my entire team. This would have been incomplete without you all. Until next time you see me on your screen, I remain the iconic Emmanuel Good News.